one more thing. Maria is one of the key inspirations behind Leave No Trace Cleanser. So when I originally had this idea for a really gentle cleanser, Maria, who loves to hike and backpack. In fact, it's something that her and her husband both share mm, a love for. He has hiked the Pacific Crest Trail. Um, so, anyways, Maria told me that when she's backpacking, there are two things that make her feel human again at the end of each day, and that is brushing her teeth and washing her face. Now, for anyone who's ever been backpacking, you know that it's oftentimes a struggle to bring along just enough water for you to drink throughout the day, much less extra water to be able to wash your face. So, when I was developing this cream cleanser, one of the key things that I was interested in is if you happen to have any residue of the cleanser left on your face, it was not irritating and not in any way aggravating or stripping to your skin. And so the goal with this cleanser was really to create a cleanser that would cleanse your skin without stripping it. And again, this is even if you had residue left over. So the intention was you could apply this cream cleanser and then wipe it off of your face, either with a dry cloth, or if you happen to have a little bit of water, a damp cloth. And if you're somebody that likes traveling with your entire three-step skincare routine, then it would be using your toner even to dampen cloth that you would use to take your cleanser off your face. And if you've been around for a hot minute and listened to any of the podcast episodes where I talk about skincare and talk about what your skin's needs are, then one of the things, then you'll know this already. If you haven't listened to those yet, here's my thoughts. And this is coming from somebody who has struggled with acne since I was a teenager. So, when you're dealing with acne specifically, however, it goes beyond acne, it's any skin condition, then and especially if you have oily skin, then your goal is to cleanse without stripping. Because what happens when you strip your skin? You are sending this message to your skin that it's not producing enough oil. And so that sets your skin up for this vicious cycle where it's creating more oil, which, and not only that, but it's more irritated. So that means it's more inflamed, which means you're more likely to develop additional acne lesions, which is not what you want. And so if you take a step back and you focus on cleansing your skin without stripping it, so gentle cleanser, gentle cleansing is what we're going for here, then you're sending this message to your skin that it is safe. It is safe to produce less oil. It is safe to achieve this new state of balance, this new state of homeostasis where it's not generating as much oil. And again, this applies to not just acne conditions, not just those with oily skin. This applies regardless because inflammation and irritation is so tied up with so many conditions. It's so tied up with the overall health, the overall appearance of your skin. I've linked a couple of episodes in today's show notes for you to go back and take a listen in case you're curious and want to hear a little bit more about that. All right. So now that you know a little bit more about Maria, she's been, like I say, definitely a good friend of mine. We've known each other now for 7 years. Played a key. Was a huge cheerleader and also product tester during the development of Leave No Trace Cleanser. It gave tons of feedback with that particular product. All right. So without further ado, let's get into today's conversation with lactation consultant Rochelle McLean.